everybody, and welcome to today's stream. We're going to be grinding chess puzzles. I thought about playing some variety games, but I thought, you know what, it's been a while since I've practiced some puzzles, and we're going to just try to sharpen up. It's been a long time since I really feel like I've done some good puzzle training. So we're gonna try to do some good puzzle training. I know it's been about 10 centuries, I believe, actually, since and I do need to adjust this box so that everything can be seen. It's been about 10 centuries since I've actually played you know, some serious tactics. Whenever I've been at work, like if there's been like downtime where like nothing's really happening, then I've like tried to like do some puzzles, but like, you know, that's like very interrupted practice where you can't really be too focused. I mean, I wish I could, but you know, nobody's gonna pay you for that if you are doing that. We're keeping a good pace here actually for the first few. I should plug in my mouse, that'll make it easier. I'll do that for the second rush. I don't know why I'm thinking whenever the solution is very obvious. That's good old Rust for you. And funny that they tried the like give up everything approach, but what to do, honestly, man. Yeah, the wide peepo is just too strong in this puzzle. I don't know why it had me do that whenever it's an only move and like if you literally have no other choice. Okay, bing. And we're going to skewer it, I believe, at the end. Check. Yeah, that was Jover. I feel like push is like most natural here. Push, force them to take, and then like they're slaughtered, basically. You don't even have anything else to calculate, so I'm not even sure that counts as an actual puzzle. But, you know, happens, I guess. Here, I take in between move, and then I take here, and it's just completely winning. This one takes. I mean, I feel like taking we're winning, but this is obviously more winning. But I didn't do the material count, which means I should just shut up since I have no idea. Bing, bang, boom? Looks kind of wild. Why not just push? I don't know. Push. Push. Push, rush that mofo pawn up. Okay. 28 for a first rush, not bad. I mean, I wasn't really trying there at the end because it didn't really make a difference, but it is good to try. I'm drinking tea. That is what I am drinking. Maybe later I will stream Hollow Knight or something. But I also need like some content for the YouTube channel because I have not been posting there. I've had time to record, just like other things have caught my attention. Whether that's like moderating, or just like hanging out with friends, it's just caught my attention. Okay, we got the mouse plugged in. I'm not. There's a better place I could set this guy up, but I've not done it for whatever reason. I'll call it laziness or whatever. 1570 is like not a great puzzle battle rating. Thankfully, nobody actually cares about puzzle battle rating, and if you do, you're omega cringe. If somebody was like, oh, I can't play somebody because their puzzle rating is lower than mine, and I don't want to risk losing elo. Like, you know, good for you for taking pride in it or whatever, but like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Oh, this is like bad whenever it's like this easy, and we're already taking seconds to see the solution. Yeah, we get back in time. This one's like, these puzzles, it's hard to count them as like legitimate puzzles because whenever like there's only one move that you can even calculate and is worth considering, it's like, I don't really know if that was a puzzle. It's more just like, I played the only move that has any logical sense to it. So yeah, this one's just a tactic. It's an intermezzo. Okay. Takes and checkmate. We're in the groove whenever like we're pre-moving, but like it's not meant to be pre-movable. That's how you know we're in the groove. Okay, so here's interesting, but after takes, like, he'll defend. So I think here, and the question is, do I just take? Taking feels right. I don't know if it. Oh, I'm gonna take. The pin piece can't. Pin pieces can protect. It's like one of those like weird things that. This guy is so fast. Okay, I know it's more like I'm so slow, but like 29 already. Jeez. This guy is a pro. What a gamer. I used to be able to do that, so I can't even like make fun of him for it, but. A lot of these are not that hard, I'm just playing very slowly. I've just kept it steady. I haven't been going slow, but I also haven't been going fast. A queen at first, yeah. I'm impressed that I actually calculated that correctly, considering I was playing very much on instinct. But I can. Oh, I don't see the solution to that one. I'm just gonna be honest. All of my followers probably forgot that I had a channel here, which is fair. I haven't streamed in a while. If I have the time, I'm going to try to be more consistent both with the YouTube and the streaming. It's just one of those things that it's kind of hard to get into the groove of. I'm also going to turn that audio down just a little bit. So, I mean, here, unfortunately, if you win the pawn there, it's very close to being a draw, if not. It's a back ranker. Back ranker. Puzzle Rush just loves that tactic. It loves the tactic so much so that, like, if you hang that tactic in a game, it's just Jover, because everybody's so used to seeing it. See, like, it's literally the same puzzle. I know, different position technically, but might as well be the same puzzle. That one was more creative. Oh, man. It is fun, though, whenever you start to get your speed back. I know that, like, I'm not even close to, like, getting an acceptable speed right now. But I feel it coming back to me, like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. But, like, whenever you get in the groove, it's very exciting. Okay. Sometimes they hang the knight, sometimes they don't. It's just, whether or not they're trying to catch you in a pre-move. Okay. Huh. This one, I don't know. That was my first instinct, because, like, bishop d4 seemingly doesn't work. Is this bishop just trapped? That's... That's messed up. That puzzle's kind of messed up, not gonna lie. Okay. I have this move. It's interesting. I just trusted myself on the it's interesting thing. I hadn't calculated it fully. So this one, you just do this and make them walk into a fork. Very unfortunate for them. I feel like it's this, and then like if he... Yeah. Where's my mate? Where's my mate? Where's my mate? There we go. That looks right, but it's not, of course. I actually have missed that checkmate in real games, so it's good to cover that one. I remember in a 10-minute rapid game, I did end up winning the game, but I did not see it because I just didn't realize that I could force him into check. Like, I saw like the move to set up the checkmate, but I didn't see it doing it in the other order, which is, you know, unacceptable at my rating, but, you know, is what it is. Whenever the worst ever rating, some funky stuff happens. Like that. Like, I probably, non-ironically, would be the type to do that. Okay. I've hung this actually a couple times in, Italian games. Scholars? Scholars? Can't match my speed. So I've noticed that this would be a fork under certain circumstances. That's like the first thing I noticed about this puzzle. I like this check, but... It doesn't feel very... Oh, wait, that's a Botas Gam... I watch the Botas sisters sometimes. That's my only explanation. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to miss things. But, like, that's good from a certain perspective. Because that's why we're doing this, is because I've been missing things, and I need to get that missing things out of my system. Like, obviously we can't be perfect. But this bozo... This absolute bozo is, like, cooking me in the speed department of finding these tactics. Hopefully I'll catch up later. I just wish that wasn't, like, the motif of, like, my entire chess career. That would be nice. Well, I might catch up later. I might just lose. Yeah, that's the only move that made sense, and I think it's just a ladder. There needs to be a better... That's like a funky puzzle. I don't blame myself for, like, taking forever to get that one, because it's just kind of weird. Same with that one. Yeah, 26. I mean, 26 isn't bad. I guess, like, what should the ultimate goal be? Like, to average? Averaging 40 would be really impressive. That would be pretty good. Get good! I gotta get faster too, because sometimes I see the solutions, I'm just not doing the speed, like, fast enough. But sometimes my brain also works, like, with input delay, so it's not always, like, me seeing it and just being bad with a mouse. It definitely plays a role, but it's not always the reason. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50 with y'all. Okay. Like, here, my brain's just, like, completely clueless on what I'm supposed to even be playing for here. Like, I didn't even see that bishop was hanging. I was just like, that check looks like it has to be right. Okay, this one's easy, though. So whenever we're starting to take long on the basic stuff, that, like, you really gotta drill. As Helen from the Ratchet & Clank series would say. Drill for the rest of the day. Oh. Some of the checkmate patterns, though, like, you should never miss. Like, if you're above the certain rating, like, things happen, of course, but even so. Okay, this looks like most natural move in position. Okay, I mean, checkmate looks hard to stop, no? I'm gonna say that was a yes. And then the back ranker. I think we survive, actually. Oh, okay, we don't. Oh, could I do it in the other order? I probably could have done it in the other order. I just had a hard time believing that the order I played it in was not just completely... So I feel like takes here... Nah, okay. Playing sloppy, playing very, very sloppy, but okay. But okay. So here I push P and then it's over. Jover. We had that checkmate pattern earlier for those paying attention. So we're gonna take, and the rook on b8 was loose, that's why that worked. And the knight was loose there, so that... I'm still gonna win this rush, though, which is funny. I'm gonna win this rush, but... Because he just can't do that many puzzles. Like, he might get one more done. Yeah. Has to concede the win there. He's gonna take the pawn for this first one and get mated. Just a hanging piece. But this is actually really important to make sure that we're seeing the pieces that are hanging. Like, drilling those puzzles is good. I don't like it whenever, like, the last move is, like, your opponent, like, doing everything in their power to lose, because I'm not sure the instructive value is there if it's just, like, that blatant, where they're not even trying to hide, that they're trying to, like, help you figure out the puzzle. But I don't know, that's just my preference. I like whenever it's just something in the position that, like, both sides probably... I did not mean to do that, I meant to... Whatever. This is Anastasia's mate. Shouldn't get tilted over puzzles, too. That's, like, kind of cringe. So, this King F2, though, I don't like. I kind of want to do this move, but it looks wrong from a puzzle perspective. But I'm gonna play it. Okay. Yeah, I had a strong feeling that was incorrect. That was checkmate, by the way. It was not winning a massive amount of material. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these, because we queen with check, so it's actually a little bit closer than it might initially appear. Okay, we need to be making sure we're at least getting 20, because getting lower than 20 is unacceptable for really any rating. And this is a skewer at the end. Okay, this one I'm thinking is this. Yeah. Okay, we're at least gonna make 20. We're not we're embarrassing ourselves, but like not completely. I blame my rust. Okay. So this one's very instructive. It's just a quiet move and mate is I did not mean... I thought it was gonna let me play the mate. My bad, my bad. Stupid. But anyway, that move would have been checkmate. And I didn't even see what was going on in that second puzzle. Kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. I tabbed out to boot up Stockfish for these puzzles, obviously. Why else would it take so long to take a Hanging Knight? Actually, I shouldn't click so fast. What did clicking so fast get me that last rush? What the heck? The self... I think that was he forced me to checkmate him. I don't think I had another legal move. That's not a puzzle. I guess the puzzle there is don't take the free bishop, but checkmate your opponent. Why is this guy so fast? Like, come on. It's cost him a little bit. But I shouldn't try to match his speed. What am I doing? That was double check, and I think I won the queen. He couldn't take because the pawn was pinned. There was also a pawn blocking the queen's vision on that pawn, so that would have been checkmate. Yeah, losing like that is actually one of the most painful ways to lose ever. I almost tried to checkmate myself. Clever. Drill, drill, drill. Okay, it doesn't really matter whether or not I beat this guy, but I think I am going to, just for the record. If I don't get stuck on stupid puzzles like this. Why am I not seeing the solution, question mark? I mean, why did it take me so long to see that? I don't know. Yeah, too dangerous to let that bishop live. Wait, why does the order matter? Order matters because there is this check in the other order. In a puzzle, there is usually a reason. Okay, g6, and then, like, you can take either rook. Not sure you have to take any rook, but you can take either. So if I go here... No, what is this puzzle? This puzzle's so dank. I don't even know what was going on there. Oh. Oh, no. I'm stupid. You just take here, and then it's checkmate. And here there's this. Which you can try this. Whoa. Wait a second. Okay. So... I see what the solution is, because... Yeah, you have bishop f6 and it's mate. But after rook takes g5, which is the other tempting move... queen takes g1. Okay. Yeah, that's silly not to see, but, you know... Whenever for, like, just a weak 2000 like me, look, my puzzle battle rating is literally only 1500, so what do you expect? Weak queen with check. Don't know why anybody would ever go for that, but okay. But okay. It's also, like, annoying that they're just, like, inconsistent with when the puzzle ends. Because sometimes it's checkmate, sometimes it's just, like, randomly not for a bizarre reason. You gotta be careful there, because, like, we're on the verge of getting mated in that puzzle. But okay. And there's 2 checkmates there, so it wouldn't make sense for the puzzle to continue, because it's a matter of preference, which one you go for. So here, the bishop is loose at the end of the line. Here it's just Scholar's Mate. Which, okay, some people might be like, that's a little bit of an oversimplification, it's not really Scholar's Mate, since it was not... And I'm like, bro, it was Scholar's Mate. Just like that was a classic ladder checkmate. Ladder checkmate. That was a battery checkmate. This one's a deflection. I mean, this is the only move, no? Like... I don't... Okay, yeah. If you're a Scandi player, you have to see those types of tactics. Because they are very common, actually, in Scandinavian defense, but okay. Nope, not that. Okay. This one, I'm okay losing the queen, because, like, you get a crap ton of material, like, and like, if you got their queen first, so I don't see what's wrong with it. 22 is good. Thank God this wasn't touch move. Touch move OTB, very frustrating, but online is not a thing, thankfully. There's not 1,000,001 winning moves here. Interesting. Oh wait, that just hangs a bishop. I'm so clever, aren't I? I'm so clever. I don't know what I was doing at the end. I just wanted the rush to be over. That's my excuse, and we're running with it. So how many puzzle battles will we do? I'm thinking like an hour and a half. That'll be some good YouTube content for the boys. I mean, that's just a hanging knight. Side mate, winning a bishop, ladder, checkmate, scholars, battery, scholars. Actually, that's more akin to a fool's mate, but, you know, scholars. Checkmate 11 ways till Sunday. Lobster, pincer, forcer. That's like not what that was at all, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go here. That was mate in 1. Mate uno, dos, tres. Spanish for you. What is this? What is this position? Uno? Where's dos? What is this position? I'm actually like overwhelmed by this position because it's so comically stupid. Like, I actually am like almost stunned. Like, I don't know what to do here. Okay, that has to be the right first move. I didn't... Okay. I go here. Is there like a concrete reason why this is... Yes. Okay. I was just making sure the minor pieces, like, weren't screwing me over. That was the main thing. Okay. Classic in-between move. This is mate en uno. Mate en dos. Winning queen. I don't know how to say winning queen in Spanish. I know. Cringe. Nathan Uno? A fork. I don't... We're gonna have to look up some Spanish words to describe, like, the more complex ones that we're winning. Okay, this is Nathan Dos. I feel like it is this. I got 29. I got 29. 29's not bad. It's not great, but it's not, like, terrible. It's just pathetic. But not, like, terrible. I need to start, like, drilling these, like, every single day. Like, not puzzle battles specifically, just puzzles. I need to make sure that, like, my tactics are very sharp. Okay, we saw that puzzle earlier. But my puzzles need to be so sharp that, like, in games, I'm just, like, not... If there's a tactic, I'm not missing it. Because especially in those faster time controls, I miss a lot of things, and that's why I'm not still 2K all-time controls. Which, like, the dream would be to get back and even, like, be, like, I don't know, like, 21, 2200 all-time controls, which is, like, you know, if it ever happens, I'm okay where my chess journey is, even if, like, it doesn't really progress. Like, I'd love it to, but I also understand, you know, the climb only gets steeper, and it becomes less and less fun to, like, a certain degree, where, like, it's more of a heartache whenever we're not making progress. Classic smother mate. And it does get pretty hard sometimes whenever, like, we're just not getting things that used to come very easily to you. So it looks like it should just be this. Didn't see that move, but it didn't work, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't see it. Yeah, so I think I can go here. And the point is that, yeah, if he just went through the pawn race, I was gonna queen with check, and it was gonna be like a Bobby Fischer sort of thing, so... And searching for Bobby Fischer, not the person. Okay. Huh. I don't know quite for sure what is going on here. Like, my instinct says to do this, but it's, like, so passive that I don't really want to believe myself. Yeah. Okay. No reason to rush at this point. I say as I get, like, puzzles wrong. Lamau. Yeah, okay, we'll just claim the win. We'll just claim the win before I embarrass myself. 1580! A 1580 puzzle battle! Woo! Woo! That was a different variation of, like, the puzzle that we've seen 20 billion times at this point. This probably came from a wayward queen attack. Okay, dude is matching my speed, and I played those first ones very fast, so kind of scary. This guy is serious. This guy is super serious. Not that any of the puzzles have been hard, just like... Dude, I think, literally, he didn't even want to do that. He just did it to, like, show, hey, listen, what's up. Okay, our queen was hanging last turn. But they didn't want it. Very confusing. Any Queen's Gambit player, or if they're Salt, will see that very quickly. And in the end, searching for Bobby Fischer, woo! I've only actually watched that movie once, and I'm not gonna say I was like super impressed by it or anything. It was like, it was alright. But the tactic was, at the end, was very memorable. I'll give it that. It was a very nice way to end the movie. That one was way less flashy and glamorous. Yeah, that's an unfortunate mating nut for him. Yeah, so here takes... I almost played it in the wrong order, but, you know, such is life. So here I take... Here, and at the start of the sequence, I took a knight, and he didn't take anything, so that's why that's winning. That's just a free juicer. And here, you deflect it away from the rook. I missed that move, so I almost got baited into doing an incorrect pre-move, but, you know, is what it is. So here... I'd like to say this is just checkmate. So if I go here, my f-pawn is a hero. So if I push here... I mean, I'm winning, but okay. Takes has to be correct, because otherwise the pawn race, I do not win. Any Queen's Gambit player worth their salt will see that tactic instantly. Instantly. This is I misclicked, but it was a tie. It wouldn't have been a tie had I not misclicked, but maybe he misclicked earlier, so maybe it evens out. Hi, he was yeah, H5? Yeah, exactly. Hello, Teddy or Badger. Happy to have you here. We're just doing some puzzle battles. We're just trying to grind some puzzle battles, trying to get a little bit better with our tactical vision. I'm a 2100. Chess.com. Current living on the dot. I haven't been peak sitting. Like, I've been playing whenever I've had the opportunity. But, like, I've just been hovering around the same rating, not really getting a higher one. And it would be nice. It would be nice to get a higher one. At some point. Also, if that message is really old, I'm sorry. I'm bad about checking my chat because, like, some days whenever I've streamed, like, it's been very active, but there's also been days where, like, it's been pretty dead. And, you know, I want it to be active, so I try to engage whenever I notice it. But, you know, sometimes I get a little bit too zoned in. So my apologies if that was the case. I have the skill level of a 2K consistently, but I don't play enough. Yeah, I feel that. Whenever I was 1600, I'm not even sure it wasn't that I don't play enough, because I think actually as a lower rated player, I had a lot of upsets whenever I played in tournaments. Like, I would sometimes be like the top of the field, but the problem was against people who were, let's say, they played like weird stuff. I feel like the weird stuff got to me more than some of the other lower rated players, but I don't know. Let me make sure we get some good music going. Sugar. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Or maybe it's supposed to be like you sound so... I don't know. So this, looks right. I don't see the solution to this one. I'm just gonna level with you. I feel like it has something to do with this. But I'm not quite sure. Oh, it's the knight hanging at the end of the line. Oh, very nice checkmate. Okay, so, like, we're either going to lose there or we're not. I'm gonna choose for us not to. Because it's just that easy. If you don't want to lose, just choose not to. Okay, so here we sacrifice the rook! And we checkmate our opponent. Okay, I gotta lock in if I want to beat this guy. I think there's this. Don't see the solution here. But I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't see the solution either. Okay. Plus 19. Woo! I'm going to drink some more tea now. Yeah, but I mean... Oh, Bishop A2? Oh, Bishop A2, of course. Bishop A2 and... Actually, let's take a look at that. Me and that guy got, like, a bit stun-locked at that puzzle. So, in, like, Puzzle Battle, since he had, like, one miss and 28, and I had a clean 28, I won, but if I got that puzzle wrong, so, like, Bishop A2, here, and then probably this. Yeah, very good. Nice calculation. I just didn't see it. I've been missing a lot of things in games recently, to be honest. But very, very, very good. You're a very strong player. So, what is your rating that you've gotten up to? I know that you said that you think you have 2k strength, but, like, what's the rating that you're at? Paired against the 1300. Very nice. They're not, like, actually 1300, it's just their puzzle battle rating. Just like I'm not actually 1500. Dude is so fast. I mean, I know that none of these puzzles have been, like, hard yet, but still, like, you don't have to flex your speed, bud. Like, it's okay to chill, like, just a little bit. What am I thinking? Actually, after, like, such a bad, like, move that, like, I was hovering over, I better not be thinking, like, good lord. Good lord. So that's, like, what my intuition is, like, screaming. It's actually been a while since I've seen that puzzle. Not that specific puzzle, but... Oh, I could... It's taking the knight first. This is always so brutal. Usually it's not with an extra rook on the board, but... Yeah, that is very brutal. I mean, this pawn's just hanging, and it's probably checkmate, like, 11 ways. I'll just claim the win. Okay. Let's see. The rating I am is 750. Lichess puzzle rating is 3k, and Lichess rapid is 2k. 750chess.com seems to be about, like, 2,000, Lichess, so that checks about out. No, I mean, you said you were 700. That's, like, 200 elo more than I expected you to be, considering you were 2k, Lichess. My opinions are not me, you know, being biased towards chess.com in any way whatsoever. Definitely not. Because I am very unbiased. Completely. Okay. I can't be, like, making fun of these people for tryharding, and then, like, clearly I've been tryharding this time. Dude is pretty fast, though. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty impressive that he's kept up with me whenever I've been, like, actually, like, putting in effort. Okay. That's pretty slick. Okay, I gotta give it to him. That was pretty slick. I don't know if you saw what. If you take the wrong way there, we're not gonna be happy. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I mean, whenever it does stuff like that, I'm like, okay, you justified the puzzle going on. That's pretty great. Yeah, so here you take, and then, like, you take advantage of the pin. And being up a B, you should probably win the game. Being up a B is pretty good. Here, I will take... I mean, I just assumed this was winning. I actually didn't calculate this far. That's really stupid in hindsight to... Ah, yeah, there we go. I was like, this has to be winning. I'm like, there's no way this isn't. But then I wasn't like seeing it right off the bat, so I was like, what? Oh, other rook. What am I doing? What am I doing? Man, that was so good for like a little bit, and then I just like had to ruin it. Okay, there we go, I see it. Yeah, this guy's gonna win this one. Unfortunate. Let's see here. But I play against 2kchess.com and win? I mean, I've played against 2500 chess.com and won. Doesn't mean I should be 2500. I mean, I've beat National Masters. Like, I'm obviously being a little bit, like, a little bit silly whenever I say, like, the rating difference is, like, that much. But I don't think a 2K League Chess on average is the same as the 2kchess.com. I'd say it's closer to maybe, like, 1800. If we're, like, talking about being serious. Which I was more just trying to be silly, but, yeah. I get what you're saying. Okay, there we go. But no, it's always nice to have strong players in the stream. Right now we're just doing puzzles, just like as far as like games that are being played. If I'm playing against viewers and like, you know, moves are being said and it's like unrated, like, you know, that happens. I don't really care, but just make sure if you're ever in here during times whenever we're playing rated games to not do move suggestions, because that is a form of cheating. Maybe not the worst form of cheating, but still a form of cheating nonetheless. Okay, so here I can take, and then that's just a free juicer. Though I know sometimes people get carried away, they get excited, like, oh, you missed this, oh my god. Crazy. You haven't really played League Chess in a while? Yeah, same. Okay. I don't see the solution here at all. I think I'd take here. Yeah, okay. That was not actually me being sure, that was more like a, process of elimination style thing, where, like, it obviously had to be that, because there was no other real okay, I'm just, like, blundering left and right. They see me blundering. They hating. Okay, wait. I can... If I lock in, I might be able to win this. Overload at king. So, like, this should just be checkmate. Okay, so if I go here, what's this follow-up? I don't see one. Okay. Let's see. You think for Leech's accounts got banned? Okay. So, this is not going to be the nicest thing to say. And considering you might be my only viewer, you know, I don't want to be that guy. But whenever a platform bans somebody, it's usually not because of a false flag. Though it does happen. There are reasons why you might get banned without cheating, though. Like, for example, if you wanted to say, like, racial slurs, I've heard people get banned from that, but, like, or sandbagging, which is sort of like reverse cheating. Kind of. Have you ever cheated in chess? I haven't personally, but, I will say whenever I was, like, younger, like, I'd sometimes watch my cousin play whenever I was, like, 1300, and I'd sometimes say, like, things that, like, I thought were, like, tactics in a position. Now, I was often wrong, but I shouldn't have been doing that. Now, to be fair, I was much younger, and I didn't really, like, think about it. But in terms of, like, actual, like, cheating, and, like, once I, like, got a higher rating, I understood that, like, you couldn't be doing that, but, yeah. No, that is the most boring thing to do. I'm guessing English is not your native language, but yes, it would be boring. And also, I just don't, like, you can't brag about winning a game if you won it illegitimately. At least there's people who do. I've met a good few people who have bragged about games that they've cheated in, and it's, because as a moderator, you deal with all sorts of things. It's sad to see. But also, I don't like how paranoid people are either with it. People in the chess space sometimes go too overboard with it. Also, the audio is, like, not bad here, is it? Like, people like Kramnik kind of piss me off because, like, even if you're a Grandmaster, just because you lost to somebody doesn't mean that they were cheating. Like, is it likely for somebody of that rating to beat somebody, like, you know, higher rated like that? No, it's not likely, but, you know. Upsets do happen. What am I even doing here? I'm unsure what I'm supposed to be playing for. Yeah, I have no idea there. And I thought too long. I should have just took the L on that one and accepted that I wasn't going to get the puzzle right. And just played any move quicker. That's just mate. Took me a second to process, like, oh, that's literally checkmate. Got a very similar puzzle earlier. Like, don't give me the same tactic twice in a row whenever my brain's, like, primed for it. That's just silly. I was able to actually get this surprisingly close. Let's see. I beat a Grandmaster at rating 750. The audio is perfect? That's great. Okay. and played very well, but we got into a position you analyzed a lot. So see, if you were like 700 at chess.com, but 2K lead chess, like, I can believe that. Now, if you were just like a legit 700 on either platform, I would be very surprised about you beating a Grandmaster. But like, there's many things that can happen. Like, a Grandmaster can sometimes blunder something out of the opening. For example, this is not a story between a Grandmaster, but the first time I beat a 2K over the board, I'll show you what happened. And I wasn't at a rating where, like, it was so different that it would be suspicious. But my opponent played e4, he's always an e4 player. And he played the Fantasy Carol Con, and I played one of the main lines. Knight f3, bishop g4, here. And the blunder is knight f6, but I played knight d7, which is all theory. And he just, like, misremembered the move, because he was like, knight d7, how does that address the threat of bishop takes f7? So he played it. And, no, he didn't do this. What did he do? Because that would just lose the game on the spot. He played it, and then he realized that knight takes e5 doesn't work. And, like, I would eventually win this game. Now, as you can see from the engine, like, this is... It's obviously a losing position for white, but, like, it's still tricky, because the king is, like, a little bit, like, in a dangerous spot, you know? Like, I think at this point, I already had to play... Like, I played king e8 in the game, which is already going in the wrong direction. But, yeah. The accidents happen on all levels. And I tell anybody who's like, I'm sick and tired of blundering, you know? I'm like, if you can't stand blundering, and it really gets on your nerves, then chess just is not for you. Because the only way that we're going to stop blundering completely is if you stop playing chess. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. Like, as long as you play chess, you're going to make mistakes. There is no such thing as perfection. Even Hikaru missed, like, maiden one against Magnus Carlsen, and Magnus missed it too. And these are some of the greatest chess players in the world of our generation. And it's not because they're bad, it's just because they're human. Everybody's primed to make mistakes at some point. And some people just don't get... Chess is a game where, like, you can get your ego involved, so it can be very difficult to judge things objectively. Why is my opponent not moving? Okay, there we go. I almost feel bad and want to wait for him to catch up a little bit. But I feel like that's... I would be cheating myself if I did that. My opponent wants to start a rush without being present at the board. That's not on me, that's on him. I believe I can just take. And I believe I should take the rook. I know it's scary. It looks scary. So here, as long as you play this, I think we're fine, because you'll just cover, and he has no pieces. Yeah, so this is just some queen sacrifice, pretty easy to see. Just because that motif is, like, common enough. That's, like, almost a smothered mate, not quite. And I'll check chat again after this rush. I know I said a lot. This looks right to me, but it's of course wrong. You gotta watch these people, because the people who feel confident enough to just, like, start a game late are also the type of people who will, there's back rank mate, I think, in that position. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we'll just claim one. Okay, let's see. Magnus 16 times, world champion, can still miss things? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And so can Hikaru Nakamura, which, you know, the generation of kids playing today, they're gonna be better because they had earlier access to engines and such. But still, I mean, they're not perfect, and things happen at the end of the day. That's just part of life. Okay, let's do a new battle. I actually expected, since it's been a while since I've done puzzle battle, for the people who are like still playing it to be much sweatier than they are. But still, even my like pretty poor average is good enough to like at least win half the time. Which, like, averaging less than, I'd say like my average has probably been around like 25. I think it's incredibly poor for a person my level, but it's still good enough apparently. That's the dovetail's mate. Here you take and they just can't catch the pawn. So under certain circumstances that would be a draw. That was just not one of them. Okay. My mind's already tripping. My mind's already tripping. I should see, like, the solution to this instantly, but I'm not. Yeah, no, I have no idea what that was. Just a brain malfunction, I guess. What am I doing? I'm just, like, hanging the game at this point. It's okay, I just have to... Whenever you mess up like this, you just have to, like, bring it in, like, second half. Second quarter. Yeah, they're losing everything in that position. One of the other moderators hung a very similar tactic against me. Huh. Again, I'm being very slow, though. Like, I'm not seeing the solution here. I was thinking bishop d6, maybe, but bishop d6 actually... Because I was thinking, like, okay, he has to give up a pawn to, like, stop this, but he just has b3, now that I look at it more closely. There's a hanging queen in this position? I don't see it. Oh, the puzzle before? Yeah. Huh, but what's the solution here? Honestly, I got no clue. Yeah. D5, maybe. But D5 looks stupid. I don't know. Knight takes C5? Wait, so knight takes C5. Knight takes C5. Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay. For some reason, I saw the pen, but I just didn't see the bishop going to G5 as, like, an option. But that makes a lot of sense, because knight takes C5 was, like, the only forcing move. This is a funny checkmate. The bishop's very strong, of course. Very nice positions. I'm gonna call that a variation of Dovetail's Mate. I feel like that's apt as a describer. Well, yeah, letting a knight sit there like that is kind of unthinkable, to be honest. Why is this puzzle? Why did that puzzle go so long? It was like completely winning, regardless of what you did. I was pretty sure. So here we do crisscross applesauce. That's like called Bowden's Mate or something. I feel like it's called Bowden's Mate. Maybe my mind's playing tricks on me, but I have like a loose memory of it being called that. What on earth is this position? Like, what the heck? What a that's just strange. I don't know what else to say. Check, and our knight defends our queen on that square. Important detail. Here we take, he can only take with the pawn, and then he's gonna lose out on everything. Always retreat. Ben Feingold taught me that, actually. This one, there should be like 1,000,001 ways to win, I feel. Yeah, this also looks like a case where there should be 1,000,001 ways to win, but maybe not. The position just looks so passive for him. Rook takes, and then this just looks crushing, no? Maybe not, though. I'm not quite sure what the solution is here, but I could probably figure it out. No, there's gotta be something cleaner than that. Maybe Queen C3 first. Claim win? Yeah, Queen C3. C3, there's this. Yeah. Okay. They want to give us a freebie for the first one. I'll take it. Okay, XQC game. Another XQC game. That's a slack game. That's I don't know, honestly. Another slack game. Check. Yeah, I felt like he couldn't do this because of Queen E4, but shows you what I know. He played it anyway. We'll take... This is just a deflection puzzle. Of course, I am so bad, I'm already getting some wrong. That's, very good sign, of course. Very good sign. Oh, that's like such a strange Duff Cells mate, but yeah, should have seen that one faster. I can just go here, right? I don't know why I had like such strong doubts of myself there. Here, I'll take. That was some high-class X-ray defense. I feel like I want to do this, but for some reason I feel like it... No, I mean, this has to work. Because we're threatening mate two different ways. I mean, I don't know why he's trying to not move. I feel like he is trying not to move, though. Which, like, it's going to backfire if he does it too long. Oh, especially if it's, like, softball puzzles. Like, come on. That was a misclick. That was a misclick and you know it. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Well, not terrible considering. In my heart, I got 28, but you know, I guess on the scoreboard, maybe not. Oh, this guy's so fast. Stop being so fast. You all have to be slower than me. It's the law. Why is there not 20 million ways to win here? Oh, I'm so confused. Well, there wasn't. Crazy. Oh, I'm just playing sloppy now. Not good, not good. Gotta remember, these are like puzzle veterans too. These aren't like patsers who don't know their stuff. They're sweaty with it. I say as he has the same terrible score that I have. Okay, but I'll take here. Boom. We're claiming wins so fast, we're not even gonna risk it. Let's see, I played against a WFM and she blundered her queen. Yeah, they do that. Title players blunder their queens too. I mean, ever since the Bota sisters, like, you know, introduced the Bota's Gambit to the world, which, you know, was only invented by them. Nobody else was doing it before them. A lot of people have. It's kind of crazy how many people have, actually. Reverse bathtub formation! Let's go. You gotta love the reverse bathtub. There we go. Taking like this is definitely more accurate, considering it guarantees mate very quickly. Okay. Of course, I have no choice other than to see that quickly, considering openings I've used to play. It is kind of unfortunate whenever we're, like, in a position where you have to find certain tactics quickly. Otherwise, you're, like, very embarrassed, because, like, sometimes you'll get very embarrassed, even if you're, like... Okay, what am I doing? Come on, mouse. Okay. I should go here. We might have both got the same puzzle wrong. What am I supposed to do here? My mind's just, like, blanking on, like, what to even play. Which is not good. It's not supposed to do that. I guess I go here so that I get this. Yeah, that makes sense. It's actually, like, not that confusing. It's kind of obvious what we're supposed to do. I was just having a brain fart moment. The stupid blocks that, like, do nothing, but, like, they're just, like, kind of annoying. There was Queen A5 there. Which, I'm a big Scandi fan, so I never miss Queen A5 in any position at all. Ever. I just want to say, I respect that he's, like, he didn't give me, like, the free win. He kept it close, which is kind of impressive. This guy was pretty good. I'm guessing that his rating, I'm gonna guess this guy's rating was, like, 1800. Okay, his peak was 1748, so close-ish. Ish. I realized it was kind of off. Let's see. Okay, in a game against a 1900, I drawed. Stockfish says, I have maiden 15. I accepted a draw agreement. That's rough. That is rough. But sometimes you just don't know. And, like, sometimes you have sympathy for the poor bloke because they're like, what do they say? They say something like, oh, yeah, couldn't see maiden 15. So bad. Honestly, that's just terrible. Okay. How could one not see maiden 15? That is crazy. Yeah, I had a bad game. Well, I had a really, like, inspired game recently. I was playing against this 2300 in Blitz. And I'm bad at Blitz, so I, like, was trying to hit them with the Wayward Queen attack because it's part of my repertoire. And we got this, like, very interesting position. And I went for this dubious sacrifice. And they played this, like, bad move, Knight G4, which allows the Knight H4. And then they played this, which I sacked the Queen. But the thing is, I played Bishop D4, but, like, we're completely winning if you play Knight D5 immediately. Or, just takes. Just takes. But the idea is, like, if you play Knight D5, you want to play Knight E7? Knight G6 long term, and the King's kind of mated. So this was kind of sad to get, like, a +9 position against, say, 2300, and then lose because of the time pressure. Especially in a game where I got to, like, sacrifice my bishop, I sacrificed my queen. Like, you know, it was very Tal-esque, but, as the spectator said. Yeah, sometimes Starfish is on drugs. Okay. We'll do one last puzzle battle, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. And I'm probably gonna post the VOD to YouTube. So YouTube, say hi to Tatter Badger. Yeah, it was nice having at least somebody to chat to while I was streaming. I appreciate you. Hope to see you in a future streams. Make sure to follow if you haven't already. On my old PC, this is the first stream I'm doing from my new PC. I used to have, like, a setup where I could, like, see followers that just follow, but I don't think that's carried over, so if you have, I wouldn't know. I'm sorry. Why is my mind, like, not seeing probably an obvious tactic? here, here, here. There we go. You also down at the end of those to see like what the critical thing to like keep opposition is. I don't know why Puzzle Rush loves that particular tactic. Like, I have no clue, bud. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Oh, what am I doing? I'd prefer to, like, not just embarrass myself, since I decided to do one more, but, you know. Such is life. I don't want to play good puzzles, apparently. Or play good in puzzles, I guess I should say. Oh. Why am I not seeing anything now? That's crazy. Because if I go here, I'm cooked. Wait, so like actually what is the move here? Oh, it's very obvious. I go here. Literally process of elimination. And like there okay. Yes, I'm high. I don't know what I'm high on. But I need more of it because like to not see anything like that, like that's some good stuff right there. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Okay, the crazy thing is, that was like maybe the most pathetic rush I ever did, and I still won. Actually, it's not the most I can think of more pathetic ones I've done, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to practice puzzles more, and it kind of shows here. I was kind of humbled the last time I tried to make, and this was a YouTube exclusive thing, was I made a video where I just like did puzzles and everything, where like I was like getting basic like I think I messed up like the classic king opposition pawn in game, one pawn in game, and I was very upset with myself and kind of embarrassed. But the thing is, it doesn't happen all the time, so like sometimes if you haven't played in a little while, it's not so fresh in your mind. But it was a pleasure, you know, seeing you guys. Tatter Badger, lovely having you. Hope to see you again on the stream sometimes. YouTube, if you like this, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment what other chess stuff you'd like to see. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Peace.